Grace McComas was a beautiful 15-year-old girl. Her most striking features were her beautiful blonde curly hair and a huge smile. She had a smile that could fill the room. Her beauty on the outside very accurately represented her beauty on the inside. Grace was always kind, offering a helping hand to anyone and everyone. Being in her presence was easy and comfortable. Her contagious laugh could banish any bad mood. Her happiness simply radiated from her and enveloped those around her. She was a loving daughter, niece, friend, and cousin.
At my Nana's house there was this tree and we used to go on adventures up there and get our own tree houses.
Since Grace is best friends with Michaela, I only saw her as more of a second sister and a role model to me.
Yeah, Grace and I, we had a lot of adventures together. I don't know, just being so close in age, we had a lot of the same interests, we went through all the same phases together, Spy Kids, Harry Potter, you name it.
On Easter Sunday, 2012, we received some devastating news.
That our cousin Grace had committed suicide due to cyberbullying.
I miss that connection we used to have. I miss knowing that she was always there, thinking that she'd always be there.
It is hard for us to understand the pain that Grace endured during that year because cyberbullying is such a new and underestimated weapon.
Cyberbullying is something that's incessant. You can't get away from it. Even if you're not online, everyone's talking about it, everyone knows. And that's something that's prevalent in our generation, and I fear even more so in generations below us.
Surprised how common cyberbullying is. A lot of people just don't even think about it.
I think back to the funeral and the viewing, and I remember so many people showed up. I think that her death has impacted a lot of people because seeing how young she was, just 15 years old, that really just speaks to some of the problems that are occurring on the internet.
After going through the pain of losing our cousin, we decided to start a campaign that would immortalize her spirit. We hope that we could keep part of her and share with all of you. To do this, we simply use her birthday, October 9th, to rid cyberspace of all negativity. We simply ask you to only post encouraging or positive posts all day long. With your help, we can change cyberspace from a place of harm to a place of grace, even if only for a day.
Post something nice on Facebook.
Send a positive or uplifting tweet.
Post a nice picture on Instagram.
Make sure to include #KindnessForGrace.
Only feels good to hear from people you love, but to tell the people you love that you love them. If I could send her any tweet I wanted right now, I'd tell her I haven't given up. This fight's not over, we're gonna end it.
Now that you've heard a little bit from us, we ask you to please share our video, spread our story, and help us make cyberspace a more gracious place.
See you on the 9th.